No, we've got the vehicle in the water behind us here. The driver has been taken to the hospital. But in your own words, describe what unfolded here.
So we were driving back from one of our job sites, and we were passing right by this intersection, and he flew back past the stop sign and going like 70 miles an hour. And we had to brake so we didn't get hit by him. And so after that, we saw him crash as we were driving by here. So we decided to park, and we all felt the need to go help him and rush over there. So we parked the truck, and we all rushed over there as quick as we could.
Yeah.
And after that,
You jumped in the water?
I jumped in the water, and I started checking the truck to see if there's anyone inside of there as best as I could. And then another man jumped in with me, and we both were able to undo his seatbelt and get him out of the truck as fast as we possibly could. And then we carried him right over to the little boat ramp down there while some other people came over and started performing CPR on him.
Wow, wow. So you were in the water, able to get him out of the drawer or out of the window. How were you able to pull him out?
Yeah, so I was able to somehow open the door. I was checking each door. I was trying to feel if there was anyone inside the truck, because the truck was completely underwater, and I'm just reaching my hand in there trying to feel if there's anyone inside of it. And I was walking around the truck trying to open each door and trying to check if anyone's in there, but eventually I found him, and then this other man helped me free him from the truck, and we were able to carry him out after that.
Could you tell if there was anybody else in the truck?
As far as I could tell, he was the only one inside, but shortly after, the EMT and fire came, and they told us to get out. But
That is incredible that you had the bravery to jump in, all of you. I know that must have been extremely difficult. How are you feeling right now?
I don't know, it's super surreal. It's like, I don't know, I didn't really think today would go like that.
Yeah.
Even after like what happened and stuff. It's like so crazy to me.
You guys, thank you so much for your efforts. That's incredible bravery. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Christian, do you mind if I ask you, I know you just kind of recounted what happened. Could you just one more time tell us what did you see and what made you jump into action?
I don't know, it's just we saw the whole crash. Like he drove right past us, and when he crashed, we all felt the need. We're like, he was telling me, he's like, we need to go help him. I'm like, yeah, we do. We ran in so fast.
Yeah, so the split section, was it just kind of like your just bodily human reaction was
Right.
to just jump in and help?
Yeah, exactly.
So when you got in the water, you said you were feeling around to try to
Yeah.
see who was in there. Take me through that.
So yeah, I saw this truck in the water, and I'm like, I felt I needed to feel and check, make sure if there's anyone in there, and pull them out of that truck before they drown or anything.
Was there like a open window or door? How were you able to get him out?
I was able to open up each of the doors, even though the truck was pretty crushed. But yeah, after that, I was able to find him. He was in the driver's seat, and this other man helped me unbuckle him, and we were able to pull him out of the truck and carry him to the boat ramp.
So, I mean, obviously this is kind of a crazy incident. How have you been processing it over the last, couple minutes or so that this is ending?
I don't know, this is probably going to take me a little bit of time to process. It's a lot to deal with. It's like when I pulled him out, he was almost purple. It was pretty gnarly, but.
Can you describe, was he an older man? Was he conscious? Was he talking to you?
He wasn't conscious. He was like middle-aged man.
I gotta ask, have you ever had CPR training or rescue training? Have you ever been a lifeguard in your life to be able to jump in?
Nothing like this. It was me and this other man. We carried him out, and then other people were nearby, and they were able to start performing CPR to him until the EMTs showed up.
You said you were on your way back from a job at work.
Yeah.
What happens to you now? Are you going back to work?
Oh no, they gave us the day off. They're at least nice enough for that. So, but yeah, no, I mean, I would have gone back to work if they had more work for me. But
If I was told to.
yeah,
What did police say to you about your efforts? Did they commend you at all? Or?
yeah, they said good job. They said I did a great job. So.
Yeah, that takes courage, you guys. I mean, that's hard. When you went into the water, can you describe? Was it waist deep? How deep was it for you?
It's at least waist deep, I want to say. I don't really remember for sure, but I was also like leaning down, trying to get close to the truck. It was like almost down to my neck, at least, for trying to feel around, trying to see if there's anyone in that truck, and just trying to get them out of there.
You said the truck almost hit you guys?
Yeah, we had to brake because we were coming this way down Kestrel, and he was flying down this intersection, just blew past the stop sign.
And just hit.
Do you have any idea how fast he was going?
If I had to guess, it was freeway speeds. Like, I couldn't tell for sure, but it definitely seemed like that, like at like 60, 70.
He could have hit you guys easily.
Definitely.
So close.
So close.
If he was like 5 seconds closer
Yeah.
to us, we would have got hit.
Seriously, man. Like if we had left work 5 seconds earlier, we would have been hit by that car.
You would have been hit by that car.
Yeah.
Demolished. And Alex and I were sitting on that side. We were sitting on that side.
Oh,
And
man.
we'd be dead right now if we had left work 5
Yeah,
seconds
but
earlier.
I just know if I was ever in that situation, I would want people to act like how I did. So
Yeah. Can you describe, and I apologize for keeping you a little bit longer, when he hit the vehicle, did the vehicle flip and slide into the water, or did the vehicle go
I think
airborne
I think it slid after, so it hit the ground and slid into the water. Is what I think happened.
in? Okay, it just all happened probably so fast.
But like, I don't really know for sure, but that's what it seemed like happened.